I'm here at Shaw Park in St. Louis, Missouri, actually Clayton City, and I'm going to fly this area for the first time and actually try and fly over some of these buildings and stuff like that because I know I can. Anyway, let's see what happens. I'm going to set her all up here and get the old Mavic Air 2 going, and let's see what happens. And I hope everybody doesn't mind, but I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and narrate this one again. I'll put some music to the next video I do. I've actually got some unique stuff that a couple friends of mine put together. We like to call it hillbilly blues or something like that. I know it's kind of stupid, but anyway, it kind of sounds good. But I'll add that to my next video if I can find some good footage. But here's Clayton, Missouri, and we launched off there at Shaw Park. Beautiful little park just on the west side of Clayton. And I don't get out to Clayton too much. Actually, it's been the first time I've been out to Clayton probably months, maybe a year or more since I've been to Clayton. So kind of fun to shoot around there. See that building right there, that silver building? That's where Bob Costas used to live. How do I know that? Well, I used to be his chauffeur. Anyway, this is all Clayton and some pretty construction work there. You can see, kind of cool shot, but just as you can tell, I'm still learning to fly, still learning to shoot some video and things like that, so nothing's going to be perfect. I don't really mess around with too much of the settings or anything like that because I just kind of let it go into HDR, and once I get better at flying and once I get better at determining that, wow, this needs to be fixed or this or that, then I'll start tweaking and things like that. Of course, I really enjoy the videos that are online that go over the video editing and camera makeup and how to get better shots with filters and things like that. Super helpful stuff, so I'll be utilizing all that, and I suggest everybody else do the same thing. There's a lot of helpful information on there, but I tell you, still, the one thing that annoys me the most is the batteries. Why? I don't know. I understand why the reviewers don't talk more about the batteries, about battery care, and things of that nature. It's pretty important, especially if you don't want to blow $110 every time you ruin one, which I think a lot of these guys probably do. But all for our benefit. That building right there that we're looking at, my mother used to work in that building a long, long time ago. Just coincidence that I'm actually videoing this right now. But Clayton, pretty nice. See that city way in the background there? That's St. Louis. That's due east. Those buildings way back there. I'll eventually get downtown and start doing some video down there. They got a lot of flight restrictions downtown, so you got to be really, really careful. And of course, I'll probably have to use that LANC system in order to get authorization to fly, of course. It's probably a lot easier right now since there's no baseball with this coronavirus thing going on, which is very disappointing. I love baseball and wish it would come back, but I think this season is a no-go. Thank you very much. And here's coming to the end of this Shaw Park. And here we're going to go to the banks of the Missouri River. This is the mighty Missouri River, everyone. This is just what probably Lewis and Clark was looking at when they got to the shores of my hometown, St. Charles, Missouri. And as we turn around, this is basically where Lewis and Clark started. And probably the view they actually looked at, except with these buildings and all. These are like late 1800s buildings, but they're all facing the river, and Just going to take a very quick little tour of courthouse up here, which is about 2 blocks from downtown. That's 3rd Street. And this is the courthouse. And we're looking at 2nd Street and 1st Street, and of course the river. I thought this would be a pretty nice shot. Give me some practice doing some video here. I'm doing this all by hand. I tried to actually using the toggle levers here. I thumb it. I know I should probably pinch. I'm not good at it. But anyway, doing this all by hand. I couldn't get the track thing. I was trying to do the circle thing, but I couldn't get the track to focus on a particular part of this building for some reason. I obviously need a bit more practice with that. But this is the old courthouse. Beautiful building. Thought I'd make a nice video. I'm kind of wondering why I'm having some jitters here. I'm not really sure. I don't know if that's because of the processing I did in order to make this video or whatever. I'm not really sure. But anyway, this video is not going to go on too much longer. I wanted to keep it kind of short and show you some of the quality of this video. It's really very good, isn't it? Look at that. This shot overlooking the mighty Missouri River. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anyway, do this little passing shot of the courthouse, and that's going to be the end of my video, and wait for the next one. It'll be coming soon. Hope you enjoyed it.